Congratulations to all four players for making it to the final game of the Senior Novice Division for Venetian 3, and we would like all four players to introduce themselves. So if we could start with player number one.
Yeah, I'm Dylan Patel. I'm from the UK. I'm 21. I study maths at the University of Warwick, and my specialty is history in countries that aren't the United States.
Thank you very much. Player two.
Hi, I'm Tomas. I just graduated from Harvey Mudd College with a degree in mathematics as well. I am currently in South Bend, Indiana, and my specialty in Quiz Bowl is anything anything where I get to think of people who Chicano playwrights who I've met. That's my specialty.
Thank you. Player three.
Hiya, I'm Parth. I study at the University of Toronto in Canada. However, I'm on exchange in my final year at the University of Edinburgh. I'm doing a double major in economics and statistics. And my specialty in Quiz Bowl is negging.
Thank you. Player four.
My name is Dennis Yang, and I'm currently attending the University of Michigan, and I'm hoping to major in computer science. My specialty is all the topics that I know well.
All right. We wish the very best of luck to all four players. Let's begin the final game. Round one. Dylan, which category would you like?
I'll take history, please.
History. And your topic is switching sides during the Peloponnesian War. Would you like to double?
No.
This politician frequently switched sides between Athens and Sparta during the Peloponnesian War. This general was put on trial for treason after being accused of mutilating statues.
Lysander?
Incorrect. Alcibiades. After being accused of sleeping with the Queen of Sparta, Alcibiades defected to this empire, which tried to invade Greece during the reign of Xerxes. This empire was founded by Cyrus the Great.
The Achaemenids.
That's right. Alcibiades was put on trial and exiled before this campaign, which he had planned. The Spartan general Gylippus led the defending forces during this campaign.
The invasion of Sicily?
That is correct for 20. Tomas, which category would you like?
Literature, please.
Literature. And your topic is Indian literature. Would you like to double?
Sure.
All right, we are doubling. The Hungryalist poets wrote primarily in this language. Rabindranath Tagore originally used this language to write Gitanjali.
Bengali.
It is. The Hungryalist manifestos were published from a slum room owned by a Dalit with this surname. Father Mulligan dies in a novel by an author of this surname in which Velutha frequents a pickle factory.
It's a couple of them, but I'll say Roy.
It is Roy. Indian author Aravind Adiga wrote a novel titled for a white one of these animals. In Yan Martel's Life of Pi, Pi is stranded along with one of these animals.
Tiger.
That is a good double. Parth, which category would you like?
I'll take literature, please.
Literature. Your topic is ghosts in British theater. Would you like to double?
Theater.
5 seconds.
Sure.
We are doubling. The ghost of Banquo appears to the protagonist of this Shakespeare play. King Duncan is murdered by this play's title, Scottish usurper.
Macbeth.
It is. The unseen ghost of Elvira is summoned during a seance led by Madame Arcadi in a play by this author of Blithe Spirit.
Coward directed.
It is. This character only appears once as a ghost, leading to another's plan to put an antic disposition on. Horatio reveals the existence of this character who died from having poison poured into his ear.
What? Oh, fuck's sake.
5 seconds.
Yeah, that was bad. Okay. Claudius.
This is Hamlet's father. Two
Oh, okay.
parts, but no points. Dennis,
The-
which category would you like?
Fine arts.
Fine arts. And your topic is band battles in jazz history. Would you like to double?
Sure.
We are doubling. After playing a concert the same night, this musician's band showed up to watch a battle of the bands between Chick Webb and Count Basie. This band leader recorded Sing 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 and was nicknamed the King of Swing.
Goodman.
It is. Goodman played this single reed woodwind instrument, which is typically pitched in.
Clarinet.
That's right. This percussionist waged the drum battle against Buddy Rich at a concert at Carnegie Hall. This percussionist played an influential solo on Sing Sing Sing.
Gene Krupa.
That is a good double. We are now at round 2. Dylan, which category would you like?
History, please.
History. And your topic is Canadian social history. Would you like to double?
No.
All right. This city grew out of a neighborhood named Gastown and was not incorporated until 1886. This largest city in British Columbia is named for an English explorer.
Vancouver.
It is. In an offshoot of one of these events at Fraser Canyon, two rival gangs of miners repeatedly arrested each other's magistrates in McGowan's War. In the late 1800s, Dawson City's population peaked during one of these events.
Gold Rush.
Yes. The Komagata Maru was mostly carrying members of this religion when it was not allowed to dock in Vancouver. Indira Gandhi was assassinated by bodyguards of this religion after she ordered a raid on the Golden Temple of Amritsar.
Sikh.
That is 30. Tomas, which category would you like?
I'll take literature.
Literature, and your topic is the influences on Cormac McCarthy's novel Blood Meridian. Would you like to double?
No.
All right. Blood Meridian's Judge Holden is often compared to this novel's monomaniacal Captain Ahab, who quests to kill a whale.
Moby Dick?
Yes. A scene in Blood Meridian depicts Judge Holden using niter to create gunpowder, which recalls this epic poem. This poem's first book depicts the construction of Pandemonium.
Paradise Lost?
Yes. This other author listed Blood Meridian on a list of 5 underappreciated American novels with the caption, "Don't even ask." A novel by this author depicts Don Gately's gradual recovery from Demerol addiction while he stays at Ennett House.
I made a good choice by not doubling. Let's say King.
David Foster Wallace, 20 points. Parth, which category would you like?
Well, I'll take a last literature.
All right. Your topic is short works by Scandinavian authors. Would you like to double?
Yep.
All right, we are doubling. Selma Lagerlof, an author from this country, wrote about a dean's horse taking him to Black's Ridge in The Animals' New Year's Eve. The Nobel Prize in Literature is presented by an academy in this country based in Stockholm.
Oh, okay. Sweden.
Yes. Icelandic author Gunnar Gunnarsson wrote a short story titled For Two People Named Snjofur who have this relationship. In an Ivan Turgenev novel named For Two People with This Relation, Arkady Kirsanov lives with his friend, the nihilist Bazarov.
So fathers and sons.
That's right. This author wrote about Kasperson kissing Miss Natagdag in Deluge at Norderney. The story, The Supper at Elsinore, appears in this author's 7 Gothic tales.
Denison.
That is a good double. Dennis, which category would you like?
Fine arts.
Fine arts. Your topic is post-Renaissance Italian composers. Would you like to double?
Sure.
We are doubling. Giovanni Artusi criticized the monody of works by this composer while he lived in Mantua. This composer included the aria Posente Spirito in a 1607 opera.
Monteverdi.
Yes. Monteverdi rebutted Artusi's criticism in his fifth book of these works. Monteverdi wrote 9 works in this secular vocal genre, which is often contrasted with the motet.
Madrigal.
Yes. This composer's father, who lambasted Artusi's teacher in a guide to lute playing, had some of his music included in Respighi's Ancient Airs and Dances. This astronomer from Pisa is perhaps better known for being put on trial for defending Copernican heliocentrism.
Galileo.
That is a good double. That brings us to round 3. Parth, which category would you like?
Could I ask what history's been read so far?
The history that has been read so far is the ancient history and the world history.
Oh, fuck's sake. Okay. Right, let's see. I'll take fine arts then, please.
Fine arts. Your topic is surrealism. Would you like to double?
Sure, yes.
All right, we are doubling. An artist from this country depicted a series of strings and accessories around a red shoe as a stand-in for his wife Gala. Another creation by an artist from this country consists of a plaster lobster attached to a telephone.
Spain.
Yes. This artist created the surrealist object lobster telephone. This artist painted several melting clocks in the persistence of memory.
Dali.
Yes. This artist defined surrealism as pure psychic automatism and co-wrote an art manifesto with Leon Trotsky. A decade before meeting Trotsky, this artist wrote the Surrealist Manifesto.
Okay. Okay, let's try Buñuel.
André Breton.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
2 parts, but no points. Dennis, which category would you like?
I'll take the last fine arts.
All right. Fine arts. And your topic is choreographers of American ballets. Would you like to double?
No.
All right. This dancer is perhaps best known for choreographing Appalachian Spring, part of which is set to a version of the Quaker hymn Simple Gifts.
Graham.
Yes. This composer of Appalachian Spring worked with Graham on a number of occasions. This American composer also wrote a Saturday Night Waltz for the ballet Rodeo.
Copeland.
Yes. This American dancer choreographed Rodeo before convincing Copeland to compose the music for it. This dancer later choreographed Rodgers and Hammerstein's Oklahoma.
No answer.
Agnes DeMille. So that is 20 points. Dylan, which category would you like?
History, please.
History. And your topic is the Narragansett tribe's involvement in a war in colonial New England. Would you like to double?
No.
During this war, hundreds of Narragansett warriors were killed by Josiah Winslow's forces in a great swamp fight. John Alderman switched sides in this war after his brother was murdered.
The Pequot War.
This is King Philip's War. The Great Swamp Fight took place in this colony, which Roger Williams founded on land purchased from the Narragansett after he was kicked out of Massachusetts. This colony was once partially named for Providence Plantations.
Rhode Island.
It is. The Narragansett allied with this tribe during King Philip's War, which was named for its sachem. Massasoit led this tribe in its early interactions with the Massachusetts Bay Colony.
The Iroquois.
The Wampanoag, 10 points. Tomas, which category would you like?
I'll try out modern world.
Modern world. And your topic is the hip-hop group The Fugees. Would you like to double?
Sure.
All right. We are doubling. This woman sings lead vocals on many of the group's songs, including Ready or Not. As a solo artist, she released a 1998 album titled for her Miseducation.
Lauryn Hill.
Yes. The Fugees covered No Woman, No Cry, a song in this genre whose songwriting credits were given to Vincent Ford. The singer of Buffalo Soldier repeats this genre's name twice in Could You Be Loved?
Reggae.
Yes. Lauryn Hill's song To Zion was inspired by a child she had with a man of this surname. A Jamaican musician of this surname popularized reggae with his band, the Wailers.
Marley.
That is a good double. And that brings us to round 4. Dennis, which category would you like?
Let's go with thought and culture.
Thought and culture. Your topic is anthropological works titled for mountains. Would you like to double?
No.
All right. This anthropologist wrote the introduction to Jomo Kenyatta's study of the Kikuyu people titled Facing Mount Kenya. He discussed the Kula Ring in Argonauts of the Western Pacific.
Boaz.
Bronislaw Malinowski. Malinowski was an anthropologist from this country whose people's surnames often end in the suffix "ski." Mary Berg's diaries were collected into a memoir titled For This Country's Warsaw Ghetto.
Poland.
Yes. Catherine Townsend used the dictator game to refute the claim proposed in The Mountain People that the Eek people were averse to this behavior, rewarded by Kijawika spirits. Franz Boas studied a ritual of this behavior among the Kwakiutl, which Canada outlawed in 1885.
Like, sacrifice.
No, this is gift giving or generosity or specifically the potlatch. So that is 10 points. Dylan, your category?
I'll take the last history, please.
Okay. And your topic is the aftermath of the Profumo affair. Would you like to double?
Sure.
All right, we are doubling. This successor of Anthony Eden resigned after the Profumo affair. This prime minister had earlier given the Wind of Change speech while in South Africa.
Macmillan.
It is. Macmillan later criticized this politician's handling of a coal miners' strike led by Arthur Scargill. This milk snatcher was the main target of the Brighton Hotel bombing.
Margaret Thatcher.
It is. This party, which was led by Margaret Thatcher, lost power in Parliament to Labour after the Profumo affair.
The Conservative Party.
That is a good double. Tomas, which category would you like?
Thought and culture, please.
Thought and culture. And your topic is the Baha'i faith. Would you like to double?
No.
Baha'u'llah's Epistle to the Son of the Wolf details his desire for there to be a global auxiliary one of these things, and for that one of these things to be Esperanto.
Languages.
Yes. Baha'is 9-member Universal House of Justice operates in this country on Mount Carmel. This country also contains the Mount of Olives.
Israel.
It is. After the Baha'i New Year, its adherents fast for this number of days. The Baha'i calendar consists of this number of months, each of which contains this number of days.
Oh, well, should have doubled. 19.
You have 30 points. Parth, which category would you like?
Let's do thought and culture.
Thought and culture. Your topic is Welsh mythology. Would you like to double?
No.
The Welsh sorceress Ceridwen tries to make the mead of poetry for her son Morfrin, a soldier in this ruler's army. Mordred and this ruler kill each other at the Battle of Camlan.
Arthur.
It is. A radiant member of this profession named Taliesin survives being put into a bag and thrown into the ocean by Ceridwen. These Celtic storytellers were analogues of the French troubadours.
Bards.
Yes. While stirring Ceridwen's mead, Gwion Bach gains this faculty by sucking his thumb. In a conveniently older myth from Ireland, Finn McCool gains this faculty by sucking his thumb.
Knowledge.
You have 30. That ends round 4. We go to round 5. Tomas, which category would you like?
I will take modern world.
Modern world. And And your topic is Colombian mercenaries in political assassinations of the 2020s. Would you like to double?
No.
In 2021, Colombian mercenaries were hired to kill this president at his home in Pétionville. This president's wife, Martine, survived being shot multiple times during the assassination.
Yeah. It's I don't remember his name, but he's the Haitian guy probably. His name was Smith.
His name was Moise. Moise was
Moise.
succeeded as president of this country by Claude Joseph. This country recently banned flights to Nicaragua, which its citizens has allegedly been using to flee to the United States.
Haiti.
Yes. 6 Colombians were arrested for the murder of Fernando Villavicencio, who had been the subject of death threats from groups linked to one of these criminal organizations from Sinaloa. Pablo Escobar led one of these groups in Medellin.
Cartels.
Yes, that is 20 points. Parth, which category would you like?
Let's take another modern world.
Modern world. Your topic is video games set in alternate versions of Russia. Would you like to double?
Well, I guess I have to if I want to win, but yeah, sure.
All right, we are doubling. In a chapter of this series' Chronicles, Templar agents assassinate Nicholas II while in search of a box. A namesake brotherhood features in this Ubisoft series, which includes games subtitled Odyssey and Valhalla.
No, Assassin's Creed.
Yes. In this franchise, a nuclear war forces the citizens of Moscow to move underground. This franchise was adapted from a Dmitry Glukovsky novel set in 2033.
Oh, I don't know. Don't
5 seconds.
What's Metro?
You got it.
Okay.
The protagonist of Atomic Heart carries one of these things he nicknames Charles around a post-apocalyptic Soviet Union. Microsoft took the name Cortana from one of these things in the Halo series.
Like an AI.
That is a good double. Dennis, which category would you like?
Oh, let's go with science.
Science. And your topic is the acrosome reaction. Would you like to double?
No.
The acrosome binds to and degrades the namesake coat of these cells. These cells are removed, then returned during IVF.
Sperm.
The egg cells.
Wait.
The acrosome reaction takes place in the acrosome, a Golgi-derived organelle unique to these cells. These male gametes combine with egg cells to form a zygote.
Sperm.
Correct? The acrosome reaction allows sperm to degrade this matrix around the egg. The basement membrane is a component of this matrix, which provides structural support to surrounding cells.
The ECM.
That is correct for 20. Dylan, which category would you like?
Science, please.
Science. Your topic is measuring the parameters of ligand binding. Would you like to double?
No.
One way to measure the heat released during ligand binding is the isothermal titration version of these devices. Introductory chemistry labs often build one of these devices from coffee cups.
Pass.
A calorimeter. An S-shaped ligand binding curve is often due to cooperativity, a phenomenon commonly caused by this kind of regulation. AMP and ATP activate and inhibit, respectively, the enzyme PFK in this manner.
Pass.
Allosteric. The Hill equation was originally developed to model the oxygen binding curve of this heterotetrameric protein. This iron-containing protein found in red blood cells carries oxygen throughout the body.
Hemoglobin.
That is 10 points. All right, so that is the end of round 5. So we are ready to choose positions for round 6. Tomas, where would you like to be?
I'll be first.
All right, Tomas will go first. And then Dennis, second, third, or fourth?
Second.
All right, Dennis, second. Parth, third or fourth?
Third, please.
Parth will be third. And that means Dylan will be fourth. All right then. Tomas, which category would you like?
Science, please.
All right. Your topic is circuit topology. Would you like to double?
No, but I would like to take it.
Okay. The equivalent resistance through a set of resistors in this arrangement is equal to 1 over the sum of their reciprocal resistances. This type of circuit is contrasted with a series circuit.
Parallel.
Yes. For two capacitors in parallel with capacitances A and B, this expression is the equivalent capacitance through them.
It's A plus B.
Correct? Name either of these two theorems often applied to simplify analysis of circuits. One produces an equivalent circuit with a single current source, while the other produces one with a single voltage source.
Huh. The junction rule.
It is Norton's theorem or Thevenin's theorem. So that was
So true.
20 points. And Dennis, which category would you like?
Science.
Science. And your topic is structural geology. Would you like to double?
Mulligan.
You are going to use your mulligan. All right. And modern world or thought and culture?
Modern world.
Modern world.
Mulligan.
And that's a
Ooh.
mulligan from Tomas. No one else can use their mulligan on this question. So I believe that just leaves you
Thought and culture.
thought and culture. Okay. And your topic, Dennis. Your topic is Hell on Earth or natural features in the Eastern Hemisphere named for the former. Would you like to double?
No.
A lake in Japan whose name translates as Blood Hell Pond is most often a shade of this color. The flags of India and Ireland contain stripes of green, white, and this color.
Red.
Orange.
Wait.
This country's Devil's Bath is a sulfuric green lake, acidic enough to melt skin. Mount Aoraki is located in this country, which is called Aotearoa by one group.
Spain.
New Zealand. In a desert partially named for this prefix, a perpetually burning gas crater in Turkmenistan was dubbed the Gates of Hell. This prefix, which means black in Turkish, also partially names the mountain range, which contains K2.
No answer.
Kara, K-A-R-A. That is no points. Parth, science or modern world?
Could I just look at the score real quick?
Oh, yes, certainly.
Oh, okay. Let's try modern world.
Okay. All right. And your topic is Saudi Arabia's involvement in boxing.
Double.
All right. Saudi Arabia's involvement in boxing and Formula One. In February 2023, Jake Paul took his first professional boxing loss to a boxer with this surname. A heavyweight with this surname has defeated Deontay Wilder twice and was initially supposed to fight Alexander Usyk for the undisputed title in Saudi Arabia.
Fury.
Right. The 2022 F1 Saudi Arabian Grand Prix was won by Max Verstappen, a driver from this Austrian-based team. Mercedes and Ferrari are the main rivals of this F1 team, named for a soft drink.
Red Bull.
Yes. This country's Sergio Perez won the 2020...
Mexico directed.
That is a good double.
Oh, fuck yeah.
All right. In case anybody wants to check the score. All right.
God damn.
And Dylan, you get science. And your topic is structural geology. Would you like to double?
I mean, I might as well.
Okay. The dip isogons of these structures are used to classify them in the Ramsey scheme. Synclines and anticlines are types of these features whose limbs are found on either side of their hinge.
Glaciers.
Folds. These circular structures are defined as plunging in all directions. Slow extrusion of viscous lava forms their lava variety, while evaporite intrusion forms the salt variety of these structures.
Lakes.
Domes. In accordance with the law of superposition, this quantity increases moving toward the center of a dome. Analysis of carbon-14 isotopes and counting growth rings in trees are other methods for determining this quantity.
Age.
That is correct for 10. And our final ranking, well, actually, we don't have a final ranking quite yet because we have a tie for first place, which means Owen needs to send me some tiebreakers.
Man, if I only knew how to double, fuck's sake.
I
fucked
know,
up
right?
3 of those out of 6. I think 50% hit rate.
Yep.
Okay, so we have Tomas and Parth who are tied. And by virtue of the fact that Tomas is in seat 2, he gets to pick first in our first pair of cycles. So, Tomas, choose one of the 6 categories.
Literature, please.
Literature. And your topic is East Asian poetry. Matsuo Basho wrote many poems in this genre, typically consisting of lines of 5, 7, and 5 syllables.
Haiku?
Yes. This poem's speaker recalls a time when her hair was still cut straight across her forehead before she married at 14.
Oh,
What?
that's it, huh? Great.
5 seconds.
Tale of Genji.
The River Merchant's Wife.
Oh,
Right.
right, okay.
During the Tang Dynasty, this poet of the River Merchant's Wife wrote a number of poems about looking at the moon and being drunk.
That's Tufu and Li Bai. Fuck me.
You have 20 points.
Okay.
All right, Parth, choose one of the 5 remaining.
Or do we chance it with modern world or what? Okay, let's see. I'll do fine arts.
Fine arts. Your topic is the 1990 Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum theft.
Okay.
One item stolen from the gardener was this man's only known seascape, Christ in the Storm on the Sea of Galilee. This artist of the anatomy lesson often depicted his wife, Saskia.
Oh, who did that? No, it's not. Come on. Yeah, not getting it.
5 seconds.
Eakins.
Rembrandt.
Right, fuck.
Rembrandt worked during this country's golden age of painting, which also included Johannes Vermeer.
The Netherlands.
It is. The Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum is located in this city, a library in which contains John Singer Sargent's The Triumph of Religion. This city's Museum of Fine Arts is home to Claude Monet's La Japonaise.
Boston.
You also have 20 points,
Got
so
the fuck, yeah. Drop the medium there, whatever.
we continue with the tiebreaker, this time with Parth choosing first from one of the 4 remaining categories.
God. Oh, I can see those here actually. Let's see.
You can.
Because I've written up that and decided the subcats here. Fuck. Do I really want to do modern world and get like fucked on? Yeah, sure. Let's do modern world.
Okay. Your topic is recent controversy and California politicians. This senator attracted controversy for claiming, "I've been working after returning from being hospitalized." This former mayor of San Francisco recently passed away at the age of 90.
Oh, what? Oh. What? Dianne Feinstein?
Right.
She died? Oh, I don't know she died. Okay.
Very recently, yeah.
Yeah, like literally, maybe the ones was written, yeah.
Bakersfield graduate Kevin McCarthy was recently removed from this political office in which he succeeded Nancy Pelosi.
Speaker of the House.
Correct? Feinstein was succeeded in her role as California senator by this woman. This woman had to re-register to vote in California because she officially lives in Maryland.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know she died, so there we have it. Who lives in Maryland? Oh. Well, I'll say Johnson.
LaFonza Butler. So Parth, you have 20 points.
That's right.
Sure.
And Tomas, choose one of the 3 remaining.
Thought and culture.
Thought and culture. All right. Your topic is severed fingers in mythology around the world. While on his quest to collect severed fingers, Angulimala became a religious convert after unsuccessfully targeting this man. This founder of a namesake religion attained enlightenment while sitting under the Bodhi tree.
I assume I can say the Buddha.
You can.
Okay.
This figure became an Inuit sea goddess after her father cuts off her fingers and casts her out to sea. This figure now spends her time regrowing her fingers and turning them into the ocean seals.
Yeah. Yeah, that's sad. Nuke.
Sedna. According to Photius's Bibliotheca, Hercules loses a finger while fighting one of these creatures, which he has to strangle to kill.
Lions.
And you have 20 points. So we shall continue, and Tomas, this time you get to pick from either science or history.
It's a guaranteed 20 or yeah, I think I'm gonna choose science here.
Okay. Your topic is astronomical limits.
Okay.
The Chandrasekhar limit defines the maximum possible mass of one of these astronomical objects at about 1.4 solar masses.
Black holes.
A white dwarf.
Oh, fuck.
If a white dwarf exceeds the Chandrasekhar limit, it will likely undergo this violent process. These stellar explosions are often divided into Type 1 and Type 2 classes.
Okay. So I guess it's supernova.
Correct? The Eddington limit describes the maximum possible value for this quantity achievable by a star. This quantity is plotted against temperature on the HR diagram.
Temperature and mass?
Luminosity. So you have 10 points.
Can't wait for this to be American history. Yeah, let's do it.
Your history question, Parth. The topic is Alexander Dubček. In the late 1960s, Dubček advocated for this 5-word maxim. This maxim ended up referring to democratic reforms crushed by the Warsaw Pact.
Socialism with a human face?
Yes.
Okay.
Dubček advocated for socialism with a human face during this period of liberalization in 1968.
Right. Come on, get the easy. Prague Spring?
You got the easy.
Oh,
And
fuck yeah.
most of the initial actions in the Prague Spring took place in this modern-day country, which split from Slovakia in the Velvet Divorce.
Czech Republic. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, I guess that was the easy. But
Yeah.
you did get that correct. Congratulations, Parth. You have won the final.
Amazing work,
Lovely.
Parth.
Cheers, guys. Cheers, Thomas.
Cheers.
Yeah.